Hi, guys. I am so excited to be in this room with my Proctor family. Honestly, I have the honor of being in a lot of rooms these days, but there's nothing quite like this one. The commitment to growing, the commitment to being the best that we can be, the commitment to making an impact, the commitment to being humble and ready to learn. That's what this room is. And honestly, it has been a rough year and a half, plus two years of not being together, and I am so excited to be with you guys today. And Todd asked me to speak about really making sure that you are known in your marketplace. Who says right now, who believes right now that you are known in your marketplace? Who is committed to, after today, raising their hand a year or two from now, to being known in your marketplace? That's right. So today we are going to talk about putting the spotlight on you, overcoming your biggest problem, which is obscurity. Right now, the biggest problem you have is more people don't know about you. More buyers and sellers don't know about you. Talent doesn't know about you. And today, I'm going to give you practical ways that you can make sure that more amazing humans, both buyers, sellers, recruits, talented individuals know your name, know what you stand for, and want to be part of it. So before I do that, I want to share a little bit about my story. I didn't know that they were playing that video, but I wanted to sort of give you guys an update. It's been, we've been on this sort of growth journey, executing and following this system at a really high level. And for those that I have not had the opportunity to meet before, I wanted to sort of introduce myself. I joined my mom in real estate in 2006. So my mom, Debbie, who is here, my amazing partner, has been in the business since 1988. And I joined her in 2006. In 2009, I sat her down, or we sat down, and I was like, this isn't for me. I was her buyer's agent. I was actually really good. I sold a lot of houses. Recently, I moved. I found my 1099, and I made $100,000 in 2006. I got my license in June of 2006. My 1099 was $100,000. I didn't know I made that much. That was pretty remarkable. I was like, wow, as a buyer's agent, splitting with my mom, that's pretty good, okay? But I was miserable. Okay? And we sat down, and she said, I really think that you should lead us in growing this business and growing the team. We looked at our strengths and really how God made each of us, and she said, I want you to grow the team. And one of the very first things I did in my new job as my mom's leader, wink, okay? One of the very first things I did is I said, I need a coach. And I researched. I'm a researcher, okay? I researched every coach in America, in North America, in real estate, okay? You guys know all the names, right? Buffini, Mike Ferry, Tom Ferry, all the names, right? I said, I want to learn from someone that has done it, that has built an amazing sales team business. And I researched, and there was only one that had done it. And I said, I called the office. So I didn't get to sit through James's half days, unfortunately, okay? But I know I would have signed right away, okay? But the point is that I researched, and I was like, okay, that's who I'm gonna follow. And I have had the honor and the privilege of following Craig Proctor for now over a decade. And man, that has been by far, I guess the video says the best decision I ever made. Don't tell my husband I said that, okay? For sure the best business decision I ever made, for sure, okay? And so Who are some skeptics in the room? All you in the back. All my people. Okay, my people are in the back. Okay, so for about 5 years, I sat in the back. I didn't talk to anyone. I had my arms crossed. Like, Todd, I don't like that guy. So salesy, okay? And I really was such a skeptic of the system. Even though I chose to join it, I was paying thousands of dollars a year to learn, and I was skeptical, right? For 5 years. 5 years. I think back now, I'm like, man, where would we be if I had just like dove right in? But 5 years went by, and finally there was a breaking point. I was like, you know what? I'm paying this money. I'm taking time away from my family 4 times a year. I'm just going to try it. Todd says to do it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be like Rudy. Okay. Todd says to do something, Rudy's like, done. Okay? Rudy and I could not be the most opposite in that way. And Todd knows it, okay? Todd knows it, okay? I'm the skeptic fighting the system, and Rudy's like, but I had a turning point, a big turning point where I said, you know what? I'm going to go all in on this system. I'm going to go all in. And man, has it been remarkable going all in, okay? When we first joined Proctor, we were doing $400,000 in gross commission income. $400,000 in gross commission income. This year, we are on pace. We've already closed over $21 million in gross commission income. We are on pace to do over $28 million in gross commission income. And over $1 billion in sales volume in 1 calendar year. And that means we're helping over 2,000 families. Over 2,000 families. We took the challenge, Todd and I think it was 1 TW for a day, and he challenged us to duplicate our sales team in other locations. So we took that challenge on. We are now in 5 different locations serving families. Eventually, we will be in over 50 major metro cities, helping 100 families a month in each major metro city and giving back to that local community and worthy causes in a big way. So we're just starting. We're just starting. This gives what I call our impact story. Later here, I'm going to talk about making an impact. And for me, that's one of the core values of my life, is to make an impact, to leave this world a better place. And this is our impact story. And if you want to know when we started growing, you can see the 5-year mark. We grew. We had incremental gains. Do you know what what Todd just shared with you? Oh my goodness, did you guys hear him? Did you hear it? You want to have quantum leaps in your business? Follow what he just shared. If you want to have incremental gains, which is just small growth, sure, we grew. Absolutely, we grew. But we didn't have quantum leaps. Quantum leaps. I believe we are one of the only teams in America that are still having quantum leaps. The average year-over-year growth over the last 5 years has been over 54%, and this is a multi-million-dollar business. I believe we adjusted the quantum leap definition for once you hit a certain GCI, I can't remember what it is, okay, but to 30%. But I'm proud that my amazing team family has been able to keep up with over 50% growth year over year. And the change was when I dove into this system, when I dove into it, when I stopped being the skeptic, when I moved up a couple rows. This is what our team family sort of hub looks like today. And so this is the leadership team as well as the operations engine that is servicing all of our different locations, okay? And so we've got our marketing department, we've got a full VA team, we've got our listing omnipresence department, we have a TC department, we have our sales engine, which is our inside sales department, over 20 inside sales agents right now. We have our director of client care, our client care department, and then we have our growth and training department. And then today I am sitting with my remarkable leaders that are here with me. And you know, I have the honor of being up on this stage, but you guys, it's not Sarah Reynolds that has done this. It's surrounding myself with remarkable people that have similar values, that want to impact the world and leave it a better place. And if you have a chance to get to know Lydia, Jen, Matt, my mom, man, do it. Take some selfies with them. So, this is our sales engine. So our inside sales department is servicing all of these different locations. So our major market that we're in, the DC metro market, will do about $18 million in gross commission income this year. Which is our primary, that's our hub, that's the first market we started in. We've broken it up into 5 different regions. So we service DC, Maryland, and Virginia, okay? And then we have multiple expansion locations: Richmond, West Virginia, Atlanta, Hampton Roads, Colorado, Charleston. Our newest one is Charleston. And we are coming to a city near you to impact families. What I'm most proud of is that 80% of the $28 million in gross commission income we will do this year came through what I'm teaching you today. 80%. 80% of all closings went first through our inside sales department. Well, no, first it went through them seeing us, making sure we're not obscure, right? Then going to our inside sales department, and then booking an appointment with one of our outside sales agents. 80%. Tell me another team that's doing that. What's 80% of 2.8? Powerful, right? And I'm going to teach you exactly how we did it, which is, you guys, the system. It's the system. This year, we are super proud. We were just named on Inc. 5000's one of the fastest growing privately owned companies in America. We were ranked 2,299th out of all industries, out of all companies. And this is legit, you guys. Like, I thought it was like a pay money thing. You know, Rudy. It's not a pay money thing. I had to submit all this stuff, CPA letter and everything like that. So anyways, I'm super proud of that. So So who else is Sarah? So I've become sort of known because of the real estate industry, because of the real estate business. But I'm much more than the real estate business. I was born and raised in a pastor's family in Northern Virginia, which is a suburb of Washington, D.C. I studied business at Liberty University. In 2009, I married my husband, George. I became a mom in 2013 to Olivia. Then we had Caitlin in 2015. Oh, I spelled my son's name wrong. That's bad. Okay. I had Lincoln in 2019. Part of my sort of journey in the program, who remembers sitting in the very first super conference and Craig's up on stage? And there's a slide and it has a heart. You guys know what I'm talking about? And what does he say? What's your heart's desire? What's your heart's desire? One of the best things that this system, that this program, that this family gave to me is the ability to live out my heart's desire. And I do that in a couple ways. The first one is to really give back to worthy causes, which Rudy and I are going to talk about later today in a big way. The other one is in an industry that is 65% female licensees. So our industry is 65% female. If you look at Wall Street Journal's top teams, less than 30% are female-led. I'm going to say that again. In an industry that is 65% females, if you look at the top of the industry, only 30% are female-led. Because guess what? We have babies. We have to feed babies, right? That's a part-time job. Where my mama's at? Okay, it's a big job. Okay, you give up your body for about a couple years, right? Okay, and then we're doing our best to sell real estate, and the whole industry doesn't teach you how to do it. But God gifted me the Craig Proctor program in 2009, and I was able to have 3 babies, feed 3 babies, take 2 to 3 months off each baby, still grew. And my heart's desire is I'm telling you guys, I'm saying it here, and we have it on video, so that's good, okay? At my funeral, let it not be 30%. It better be at least 50%, okay? Because I want to show the world what can be done, and how you do it is by following this system to build an actual business. And so this program has gifted me my heart's desire, which is to give back to female leaders. And I do that through the Empire Building podcast, as well as I'm a co-owner in an organization called Her Best Life. And I've been able to pour into that over the last couple years, and the only way I've been able to do that is because of all that I'm about to teach you. So what's your heart's desire? Write it down. What's your heart's desire? You might think, well, she's just going to share with us the tactical ways of doing this. Those tactical ways of doing this, man, do they lead to a big life? A big life.